Hey everybody. Um, welcome. I'm so glad that you found your way here. And I thought today, um, just given all of the givens in our world, right? All of the wildness that is our everyday life, never mind what's been going on in the last few months, um, I thought that I would just guide you in a bit of a breath practice. And so, why bother? Lots of people will say, so what's the big deal about the breath? Everybody's talking about the breath. Well, it's not a big deal until your breath is impeded, and then it becomes a big deal. Try to hold your breath for 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden the breath is a really important piece. And so what I've learned over the years studying with different breath experts is that a lot of times with stress, we hold our breath really shallow. And if you think, our lungs are more, the biggest part of our lungs are more midsection. And so when we breathe here, we're not really breathing fully in all of our lungs in all of our fullest capacity. And we've learned through research and practice that the breath actually can decrease your focusing on the breath and learning how to work with the breath can decrease our blood pressure, which right now is really important, right? And can decrease stress. Again, right now, anytime, really important. And the beautiful piece in that is when we decrease stress, we increase our immune system, which now, as much as any time, is really important also. And so one of the happy accidents of breath also is that it helps with digestion. If you think right now, it's hard to digest everything in our lives, right? What's going on? And so the breath just really brings us home. So I'm just going to guide you through just a brief practice, and we'll start to exercise some of those breathing muscles. So cardio, if you do a lot of cardiovascular, like you're a runner or whatever way that you do cardio, it's a great exercise, but it doesn't get at so I'd recommend you do that, you get some exercise, but the cardio doesn't get at the muscles, specific muscles, and strengthen those specific breathing muscles that are really important in cultivating those benefits as much as doing really specific breath practice. So specifically bringing the breath down into the lower part of the lungs. So this is on the base of the lungs is the diaphragm, and so we want to work with that diaphragm if we can. And so also when we're stressed, we hold our breath. And so first thing I'm going to invite you to do, and maybe you bring your hands there, is to take a breath and see if you can relax your lower belly, relax all of your belly. When we're stressed, we tend to hold our breath and tighten our belly. So just breathe in, fully breathe in, extend your belly, Buddha belly, open it right up, and then 2 more breaths like that, just really opening up the belly, opening up the chest as best you can. If you don't have access to that, that's not a problem. You do whatever you're able to do. And this breath, anytime you have lots of emotion going through, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. It's like it is a water breath. It helps to just move like the river would move that emotion through the body. So it's not trying to suppress it, it's actually just making room for it to flow through. When things get intense, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring the belly wide and open. And now if it's comfortable, let your eyes gaze down towards the ground in front of you, maybe even close the eyes. Do as you wish. If you're feeling ungrounded, maybe you place your palms down on your knees. You can be sitting in a chair, laying on the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. So palms down if you're feeling ungrounded today, if you're feeling really in your head. Otherwise, you can place your hands up or in your lap, whatever is comfortable for you. I hold on to a stone just because it helps to ground me. So just being here and breathing into the belly. Feel the rib cage expand. So it's more of a horizontal breath than your shoulders rising up and down, or you're puffing your chest open and down. Allow yourself to let your shoulders stay static here. No rising up and down with each breath. Just let them relax here. Maybe it requires you to shake them out a little bit. And then instead of puffing the chest up and down, feel the breath expand to the sides as well. So it's like expanding a balloon in every direction, not just up and down. Let the up and down shoulders relax. Just breathing here together. And noticing whatever you notice. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe you notice that you're breathing really shallow. Maybe you notice that you're breathing a bit more choppy or smooth. It's all good. There's no right way to do it. We turn towards ourselves again and again. We spend so much of our life paying attention to what's going on in the outer world that we forget to pay attention to what's going on inside of us. So bringing attention inward with kindness. And so blink the eyes open, and if they were closed, and just gaze at the ground in front of you. Take a breath. And as you exhale, let the top lid of the eyes connect with the lower lid of the eyes really gently. And so this is going to be my invitation for you every time you come into a breath practice, is that you gently let the top lid of the eyes connect with the lower lid of the eyes, really gently. And this is how we connect with ourselves. Really gently. We turn towards ourselves, like the upper lid gently connecting with the lower lid. We're not squeezing them tight. We're not harsh towards ourselves. It's a gentle greeting, like you'd greet a child or a loved one. Imagine that you could actually turn towards yourself with loving kindness. So as you close the eyes, let the upper lid connecting with the lower lid so gently. That gentle connection. The same connection as you turn towards yourself. Gently. With kindness and compassion. We have all been through so much in our lives, especially now. So just a few deep breaths, as deep as you're able. And on an exhale now, see if you can contract the belly, all parts of the belly. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, open. 2 more, contracting the lower belly, moving out all that stale breath, stale energy. Breathe in, open up, make room for fresh life force. Exhale, contract the lower belly. It's actually growing some muscle there too, some breathing muscle. And then let go of the contraction and just breathing normally. Relax the tongue away from the teeth, even just a little. Feel the spine elongate, like sitting on a throne. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes it's helpful because our minds like something to do, to give it something to do. So you can, as you inhale, silently count. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3. And just however, let the count be as it is. You're not trying to change anything. Just breathing here together for a few moments. In this way, connecting with others in a way that maybe you haven't for a while. Knowing that we're all here together, breathing. And that, my friends, is always enough. You are always enough, however you show up, always enough. So, like with the eyelids coming to greet each other with kindness and gently, let that be how you greet yourself in your day. We are human. We are all going to go down slippery slopes and mess up and binge Netflix until our eyes glaze over and forget what we thought we would do and remember. And we are preciously perfect, imperfect humans. So, sacred to the core. So enjoy this Earth School and let compassion be your co-pilot every step of the way.